Harriet Tubman and the Underground Railroad.
By Lucy Stewart and Maya Sturmer.
All over the country in the mid-1800s, slaves were led by Harriet Tubman, a conductor of the Underground Railroad who ushered the slaves to freedom in the northern states.
When the sun comes back and the first quail call, follow the drinking gourd. The old man is a-waiting for to carry you to freedom. Follow the drinking.
Harriet Tubman was born a slave in Dorchester County, Maryland.
She died on March 10, 1913 in Auburn, New York.
She was so famous because she helped lead hundreds of slaves to freedom using the Underground Railroad,
later becoming a spy for federal forces in South Carolina. Harriet Tubman created 19 routes to freedom for the slaves she helped.
I freed 1,000 slaves. I could have freed 1,000 more if only they knew they were slaves. Harriet Tubman.
She grew up to be one of the most famous civilians in American history.
The Underground Railroad got its name because its activities were secret and railroad terms were used to describe some of the activities. In order to stay safe, the people working with the Underground Railroad used secret terms in order to keep the slaves safe.
Station master, owner of a safe house, station, a safe house, freedom train, Underground Railroad, heaven, Canada, freedom. Slave owners of runaway slaves put up wanted posters of their slaves.
Laws such as the Fugitive Slaves Act allowed slave owners to recapture escaped slaves and bring them back to their owners.
Captured fugitive slaves were branded, jailed, sold back into slavery, or killed.
Traveling slaves had to face the fear of getting caught, starvation, dangerous animals, and dangerous terrain.
The slaves had safe houses to go to in the Underground Railroad. They were also secret meeting places for the slaves.
Between 1810 and 1850, an estimated 100,000 slaves escaped to Canada.
The abolitionists knew what they were doing was illegal, but the abolitionists were determined to free as many slaves as possible.
The station masters held areas where the slaves could rest and eat,
and the conductors helped lead slaves from one station to the next. The Underground Railroad ended in 1861 after leading thousands of slaves to freedom.
Drinking gourd. Follow the drinking gourd. Follow the drinking gourd, for the old man is a-waiting for to carry you to freedom. Follow the drinking gourd. The riverbank makes a mighty good road. Follow the drinking gourd. Left foot, peg foot, traveling on. Follow the drinking gourd. Follow the drinking gourd.